Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andy McNamara, and welcome in for what should be another great matchup. The storyline for today's game surrounds how evenly matched these teams are. There has been a lot of speculation on how either side will be able to win this one. The atmosphere is electric. You can feel the tension, and we're all set for a game that could go down to the wire. Let's get it started. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. Motion left. McGee with the handoff. And the tackle is made. That'll bring up second down. The offense comes in on second down. 13 yards to go. Dropping back. A flag on the play. Batted down and incomplete. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding. They will accept the penalty. Mexico City breaks the huddle and comes up to the line.
Hike.
McGee hands it off. He's finally taken down. Gain of 13. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. Mexico City sets up on first down.
Hike.
He surveys the field. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Downfield, he's got it. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. A huge gain by the offense. Mexico City sets up on first down.
Go.
McGee looking to throw. He throws it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mexico City. They'll opt for the single point attempt here.
Hike.
Mack kicks it away. And it's good. Mexico City striking first today with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Mack will boot it here. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25.
Hike.
Steps into the pocket. Throws a pass. The ball is caught. Wrapped up and brought down by Barton. Gain of 11. First and 10 for the offense. Steps into the pocket. He's looking for a receiver deep down the sideline. Track down the bomb. And he'll be pulled down immediately. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
He hands it to the running back, and he will be brought down by Davis. That gets us to second down. Toronto breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Flag on the play. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. And the ball is batted down. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. I think they're going to get the defense for offside here. And they'll take the penalty. Second down. Hands it off to the left side. He eludes the first defender, and he will be brought down by Davis. Gain of 7 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. Makes the throw short over the middle, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Second and 10. Player in motion to the right. Dropping back. He throws it off to the right side. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 5 on the play. Third down coming up for Toronto. He hands it off to the right side. And he will be brought down by Davis. That'll be good for about 2. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. Here's the kick. And it's good. That will pull Toronto a bit closer. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He kicks it deep. The offense will start things off from the 25. McGee surveys the field. He makes the throw to a wide open receiver. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That will give Mexico City a first down. First down and 10 to go. QB back to pass. He's got single coverage deep, looking to make something happen. Bird wrestles him to the ground. They covered a lot of ground on that play. Mexico City sets up on first down. Motion for the offense. McGee hands it off. Lewis brings him down. That brings up second down. Second down, 15 yards to go.
Hike.
McGee hands it off. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Gain of 1 on the play. Third down. 14 yards to go.
Hike.
Steps into the pocket. He tosses one. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. The first quarter comes to a close. Mexico City currently out in front in a tight race. The offense is going to try for 3 here. That kicks it away. And it sails through. Mexico City adds to their lead with that score. Here comes the kicking team. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is caught. And he is tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Hike.
It'll be a run to the left side. And he's brought down before making it too far. That will be good for about 1. Toronto getting set for second down.
Go.
Hand off to the left side. He's finally taken down. That will keep the chains moving. The offense coming in with a 2-back set. He hands it off to the right side, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. They'll lose 1 on the play. Toronto getting set for second down. Steps into the pocket. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. They'll lose a ton on that play. Third down coming up for Toronto. He drops back into the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line.
Go.
He punts it away. The punt is caught. He's tackled. First and 10. McGee surveys the field. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. Loss of 6 on the play. The defense sets up in a 3-4 set.
Tonight.
McGee hands it off. Sheds off the first tackle. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Hike.
Tackle booted here. And the extra point is good. Mexico City adds to their lead with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Mack will boot it here. Shakes off the first tackle. Ripped to the ground. First and 10. Pitch right to the runner. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That will bring up second down. Second play of the drive. He hands it off to the right side. The tackle is made. That gets us to third down. Third down coming up for Toronto.
Hike.
He hands it off. And the tackle will be made by Reed. That brings up fourth down. The offense sets up to punt one away.
Hike.
He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. And he's tackled. Let's see what Mexico City does to start this drive. Motion right.
Hike.
Makes the handoff. And he's tackled here. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down coming up here for Mexico City.
Then hike.
McGee with the handoff. And the tackle is made. That will be good for about 6. Third play of the drive.
Then hike.
McGee with the handoff. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10. Pitch to the right side. Bird wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
McGee with the handoff. Stopped before he can break free. That will bring up second down. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. Second down coming up here for Mexico City. From under center.
Hike.
He hands it to the runner inside. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That's good for about 7 yards. The defense sets up in a nickel set. McGee pulls the trigger. Covington on the reception. The tackle is made. Gain of 12 on the play. 8th play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. Intercepted. And down he goes. Setting up shop from the 20. QB back to pass. Mason with the reception. And he's tackled. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. The pass connects. Ripped to the ground. There's a flag on the play. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. They're going to flag the defense for a face mask there. They will accept the penalty. Toronto sets up on first down. Finds a target on the left side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10. Dropping back, makes the throw, picked off. That's the end of that play. First down and 10 to go.
And
He
hike.
steps back to pass. Drop pass by the offense. The offense sets up under center. Dropping back. He throws it short along the left side. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 7 on the play. Timeout called by Toronto. They'll have 2 remaining. Third down coming up for Mexico City. He surveys the field. It's hauled down by Covington. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 9 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. It's hauled down by Covington. And down he goes. A nice pickup there by the offense. And calling the timeout is Mexico City. They'll have 2 remaining. 1 back deep for the offense.
Go!
He surveys the field. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Second and 10.
Go!
McGee lets it rip. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. He drops back. McGee pulls the trigger. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense is set to try a field goal.
Hike!
Mack kicks it away. And it's no good. Toronto sets up on first down. Tosses it over to the sideline. It's pulled in by Mason. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. Tosses it over to the sideline. He pulls it in. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 11. Timeout called by Toronto. They will have 1 remaining timeout. First and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Hauls in that long throw. Tackle made by Barton. And it's a Toronto first down. Timeout called by Toronto. That will be their last timeout. The offense is going to try for 3 here.
Hike!
Here's the kick. And it's good, but not by much. That will pull Toronto a bit closer. The offense lines up to kick it off. He kicks it deep. The offense will look to get things going from the 25.
Go!
McGee with the handoff. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. The second quarter comes to an end. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Mack kicks it away. Breaks free from the first tackle. And he's tackled here. First and 10. Player in motion to the right. Dropping back. He lets one go deep down the field. Mason with the reception. He steps in for 6. They're setting up for the extra point.
Go!
It's up. And it's good. That will pull Toronto a bit closer. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. Mexico City breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. McGee looking to throw. Flings one, and it's picked off by the defense. He's put to the turf. Let's see what Toronto does to start this drive. Drops back. He tosses one, and he misses the target. Second down and 10 to go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense will operate from the gun. Dropping back, he makes the throw. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense is set to try a field goal. Here's the kick. And the kick is good. That will pull Toronto a bit closer. The offense lines up to kick it off. The kick sails deep. Let's see what Mexico City does to start this drive. Play action pass. McGee pulls the trigger. Incomplete pass. Second and 10.
Go!
McGee hands it off. And he's brought down before making it too far. Gain of 1 on the play. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs. He surveys the field. Tosses the pass, and the pass is incomplete. The punt team takes the field.
Hike!
The punt's away. The punt is caught. He's put to the turf. Let's see what Toronto does to start this drive. Tosses a pass. He grabs it out of the air. And he's brought down. That will push them back 3 yards. From under center. He drops back to pass. He finds the target up near the 40. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Third play of the drive. Dropping back. Sets his feet and throws. He pulls it in. Gain of 12 on the play. The offense lines up to punt.
Go!
The punt's away. Missed tackle. He is picked up and brought down. Mexico City sets up on first down. QB back to pass. McGee pulls the trigger. A flag on the play. Snagged out of the air. And he is down. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. I think this one is going to go against the offense for pass interference. And they'll accept the penalty. First down. He tosses one. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Mexico City gets set on second down.
Go!
QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. That will bring up third down. And it's a third down for Mexico City. He surveys the field. Finds a target on the left. Interception! He eludes the first defender. The tackle is made. Let's see what Toronto does to start this drive. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. Wrapped up, brought down. Jensen on the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 14 yards to go. He drops back to pass. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. They'll lose 10 on the play. The offense has not had much luck converting on third downs today. He drops back to pass. He tosses one. And he's tackled right away. Gain of 20 on the play. Fourth play of the drive. He drops back into the pocket. The ball is out. And he's wrestled to the ground. Let's see what Mexico City does to start this drive. On the handoff. Fumble. Broken tackle. And he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Go!
Hands it to the runner on the right side. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 11. First and 10. Player in motion to the right. He drops back. He finds a target off to the right side of the end zone. And the ball is batted down. Second down and 10 to go. He makes the handoff to the outside. And he is finally dragged down. Gain of 14 on the play. Operating from the gun.
Go!
He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw near the goal line. The pass is incomplete. Fifth play of the drive. Player in motion. Hands it off. He breaks free. And he's going to be tackled just short of the goal line. They'll pick up a couple yards there. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today.
Go!
Hand off to the left side. And the defender makes the tackle. They'll lose 1 on the play. The kicking team lines up for a short field goal. Here's the kick, and it just squeaks in. And Toronto pulls ahead with that score. Here comes the kicking team. The kick sails deep. The offense will start things off from the 25.
Go!
He'll pitch it off to the runner. The defense is finally able to bring him down. A huge gain by the offense. Mexico City breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Player in motion to the right. McGee with the handoff. He'll be tackled near the 45. That signals the end of the third quarter. Toronto currently in front in a tight race. Mexico City gets set on second down. Makes the handoff. And the tackle will be made by Bird. That will be good for about 6. First down and 10 to go.
Hike.
On the handoff. And he is tackled. That will go for about 8 yards. Second down. McGee with the handoff. Breaks the plane for the score. Touchdown, Mexico City. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here.
Go.
Here's the kick. And the kick is good. Mexico City pulls in front with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. He'll send this one deep. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line. QB back to pass. A flag on the play. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding. They will accept the penalty. First and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
Reed has him for the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Toronto breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Dropping back. Throws it off to the left side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. He drops back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He punts it away. He sheds off the defender. The tackle is made. Let's see what Mexico City does to start this drive. McGee with the handoff. And he's brought down. That will bring up second down. Second and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
McGee pulls the trigger. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Third down coming up for Mexico City.
Go.
Running the RPO, he'll give it away and let the runner take it. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 1 on the play. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He makes the punt. And the punt goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. Let's see what Toronto does to start this drive. Finds a target on the left side of the field. He pulls it in, and he's tackled right away. That'll bring up second down. Toronto breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. He hands it to the running back. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Looks like a run-pass option. He'll pull it and make the throw. That will be good for about 1. Toronto getting set for second down. Receiver in motion. Running the RPO, he'll give it away and let the runner take it. And the tackle will be made by Reed. That brings up third down. Third down, 3 yards to go. Player in motion. He sets up and throws. Batted down and incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Go!
He punts it away. He dodges away. Ripped to the ground. Let's see what Mexico City does to start this drive. McGee hands it off. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 9 on the play. 2 backs for the offense. Hands it off to the left side. And he is tackled. Gain of 9 on the play. 1st and 10.
Go!
He surveys the field. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down.
Go!
McGee hands it off. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. Short gain on the play. 3rd down. The offense lines up on 3rd and long. Motion right.
Go!
McGee looking to throw. And the tackle is made. They covered a lot of ground on that play. Timeout called by Toronto. That will be their first of the half. The offense sets up in shotgun.
Hike!
McGee pulls the trigger. Complete. And he's brought to the turf. That's good for 10 yards. Timeout Toronto. That will be their 2nd timeout. Mexico City gets set on 2nd down. Receiver in motion. Inside handoff. And the tackle will be made by Bird. That'll go for 9 yards. Timeout Toronto. That's their final timeout. Mexico City breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. And he takes a knee. Ninth play of the drive.
Go!
And he takes a knee. And it's a 3rd down for Mexico City. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. And that will bring things to a close for us today. On behalf